you talked about even in your early days, like wanting to build a team, wanting to lead, wanting to develop culture. Is that just innate within you, or was there something that kind of catalyzed that in your life?
So the innate was I was always very comfortable being responsible and having to own the outcome. That maybe I'm the eldest child. I have no idea where it comes from, but because my sister's actually really good at it too. But maybe it was just a ethos in my house, like you do, you don't complain, you fix. Like okay, so I came out with that, and then my freshman year of college, craziest thing happened. I rushed a sorority, crazy one. They made me pledge class president. 48 women chose me. I had never won a popularity contest in my life. I would argue it's still highly unusual. But they kind of all felt like, yeah, we like her. She can get stuff done. And I was the pledge class president for the entire semester. And then we initiated. And by the time we had initiated, we had accomplished everything we wanted as a pledge class. And they hated me. Um, and that was really a great lesson
Mm.
because I'm so driven, like get it done, accomplish, accomplish, that, I'd kind of ignored it's a sorority. We're there for the relationships. And if we don't accomplish everything, but we build more relationship and we like each other more. By the way, these people now like me again. I made an adjustment. But I was hurt. I thought I did a good job, and they expressed their displeasure in the election for leadership roles, and I got a little itty bitty role instead of a meaty role. I'm like licking my wounds. And the president of the sorority, the incoming, I want you to know this woman is 20 years old. This is what makes this profound. I go in for a transition meeting. We talk a little about my itty bitty role, and she's okay, great. And she looks at me and she says, "You're hurt." And I said, "Well, I thought I did a good job." She goes, "You did, but you kind of missed the bigger picture." I'm like, okay, fair. She said, "But I think you're the next president of this house." I looked at her, I said, "Teresa, you're on drugs. They don't want me to do that." And she said, "Yeah, they don't right now. And you'd need to make some adjustments, but you have the leadership capabilities. You have the backbone. I think you're the best person for the job if you want it." And I said, "How is that going to happen?" And she said, "I'll teach you what you lack." And what she taught me was my first lesson in leadership communication. I ended up majoring in organizational psychology. I have been exposed to multiple frameworks. I still gravitate to understanding how you're presenting and how that person needs to be heard is the superpower of leadership. I was elected president of the sorority. They don't hate me. They didn't hate me. It was a good experience. To their credit, they forgave me my transgressions as an 18-year-old. And that was the catalyst for you might have natural charisma, you might have vision, but you won't lead people if they don't want to be led by you. And the only way people want to be led is if they are seen, heard, and appreciated as part of the process. And so I got really good at something that didn't come natural. And that doesn't mean lowering your standards. My standards are really high. My teams perform at an exceptional level. But they do that because they help create the target we're going for. They're bought in. And when there are setbacks, they look to the team to help them solve the problem.